You have a good time and try not to spend too much.
Don't worry. Whoever pitches abattoir, take us butchers out for a day at races. We throw in a few tips and all. They don't want us empty wallets, they want us in business.
Just saying, don't get carried away.
I won't. Well, you sure it's all right with you? You don't mind me going?
Of course I don't.
Well, you still seem a bit off.
I'm fine.
All right, well, give me a ring if you want to talk.
I will. Go on, get off, otherwise I'll be late for work.
All right.
That's a real babe magnet when you're out on that. Not that you need it.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I was just admiring Jason's bike.
Knows class when she sees it does this one. I don't know what she's doing going out with you. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going to work.
Oh, you're joking. It's only in the next street.
Well, you know me. I like to make an entrance.
And you reckon I'm sad? He's such a poser.
You just don't know style when you see it.
So this, you're working early?
Too much work.
It's not like you to complain.
Yeah, well.
What's this?
The girls have got something to say to you before they go to school, haven't you?
We're sorry. What we said yesterday? About you always being in a bad mood. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry too. For blowing me top and not being much fun to be around.
Your dad promises not to be such an old grumpy guts in future, doesn't he?
He'll try.
Yeah, well, trying's not good enough, Kevin.
See ya.
It's Grandad and Deirdre.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Do you want one?
No, thanks. No, I think we ought to get off.
Well, I'll just go get my coat.
OK.
Ken's taking Adam to the Lowry Centre. I'm not into matchstick men, so I've begged Dev to give me an extra shift.
Oh, right.
Mike.
You go ahead and enjoy yourself. Don't worry about me.
You're not letting these rumours get to you, are you? I mean, it's just plain daft.
I bet you're loving all this, aren't you?
Don't be ridiculous, as Deirdre says. We've never heard such rubbish.
Thanks for that vote of confidence. It means a lot coming from you.
Oh, you're many things, but you're not a murderer.
And I'm sure nobody else thinks you are either. It's just talk. You know what people are like.
What worries me is its effect on Adam.
Don't you think it worries me?
I didn't say that.
Look, Mike, Ken's told you, we're on your side. It's not your fault all this has happened.
How is Adam?
Worried, confused. I mean, he shouldn't have to go through all this. His mother's only been dead, but 5 minutes.
I know. Well, it's up to all of us to make sure he's OK.
Yeah, sure.
I just hope Linda realises what she's doing putting you through all this.
I'm sure she does. And she's loving every minute of it. Wherever she is.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
What?
Us, talking about Mike having done away with Linda. I've known Mike Baldwin for years. He'd never murder Linda.
You don't know what goes on in the dark corners of a man's mind.
Well, I know. I'd rather not. But murder?
Some of the stories my Cyril used to come home and tell me when he was on the force, you know. One bloke murdered his wife just because his favourite jumper had shrunk in the wash.
It's true. You never know what goes on between man and wife. See, in France, it's called a crime of passion, isn't it?
Yes, that'll be it. A crime of passion. If these stories are true about what she's been up to with other men behind his back.
What stories?
Well, I don't exactly know. But, I mean, it was always bound to be the case, wasn't it? I mean, a man of his age and her.
Are you playing hard to get? Because you're flipping hard to find.
I was just looking for a magazine.
You don't need a magazine, you've got me. And I'm all yours to do whatever you want with me.
Yeah, well, thanks, Fizz, but I'd rather take it easy.
Why? I'm gorgeous, aren't I?
Well...
And sexy.
Yeah, it's just...
And I'm here.
Yeah, well, I miss Maria, that's all.
Poor girl.
Poor Tyrone. Torn between two lovers.
That young man should count himself lucky that he's got one lass after him, never mind two. What it is he's got, I can't imagine.
So you've not told Ashley?
Not yet. Audrey, I just don't know what to do.
Well, nothing stupid for a start.
Well, it's too late for that, isn't it? I've already got to live with it every day for the rest of my life.
Now, calm down. Now, before you get yourself into a panic, maybe you should do another test.
Another one?
I mean, these DIY pregnancy tests are not very foolproof, are they? Better still, go to the doctor again.
What? Ma, I can't do that.
No, go to one of the other doctors in the practice.
Well, there's no need. I'm pregnant. I know I am. It's just... Is it Matt's?
Maxine, you don't know anything yet.
Yeah, I know, but it could be. How am I going to live with that, Audrey? Watching that child grow, Ashley not even suspecting whether or not it's his. Me never really knowing. I just couldn't live a lie like that. I just couldn't do it.
Shh. Now, come on. Shush. Listen. Firstly, if you are pregnant, it could quite easily be Ashley's, right? And secondly, if you love Ashley and you don't want to destroy the poor lad, I don't see what else you can do.
Can't say I blame the kids. Not exactly been Mr. Sparkle lately, have I?
You've not been for a long time, Kev.
Yeah, well, I've not got an awful lot to be jumping over the flaming moon about, have I?
Why? What's so bad in your life? Go on. Tell me.
I don't know. Everything.
No, Kevin, nothing. Nothing's really wrong. It's just the way you see things. It's your attitude.
Oh, thanks. And I thought we was mates.
We are. That's why I'm telling you the way that it is. And if we really are mates, you'll listen to me and grow up.
Grow up?
Yes. Now, look, you've only got one problem. Sally. You're hanging on to her like a dog with a bone.
You what?
Look, don't go off on one. I'm only telling you this because we're mates. You're holding on to her and she's not yours. And that's not fair on anyone. You, Sally, or the girls.
Have the police not pulled Baldwin in yet?
Well, not so I've heard.
What are they playing at?
I don't know, love. Blokes like that, they're the worst. They reckon they can do what they like, get off with it scot-free.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go and see him.
Will you leave it? I don't want you dirtying your hands on that filth. Now leave it to the police. They might be slow, but they'll get there in the end. I will see to it.
That's the biggest bar of chocolate we've got, please.
It's like that.
Look, can't you just take no for an answer, Fizz?
Don't worry, I'm not chasing you.
You could have fooled me.
Just the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
I've come to tell you that if it's Maria you want, then you're welcome to her. It's obvious you think I'm not good enough for you.
No, it ain't like that.
Oh, just don't bother apologising, Tyrone. You're just like all the others.
What others?
All the other lads who wanted me for one thing and then just dropped me like a wormy cabbage.
Oh, I've told you it's not like that.
Yeah, well, I'm not giving you the chance, Tyrone, because we're finished.
Scotch, please, Betty. Make it a large one.
Right.
He makes me sick.
Me too.
Look, I am not obsessed. Sally's just the mother of my kids, that's all.
Oh, be honest. This has got nothing to do with Rosie and Sophie, this.
Oh, and what do you know?
Look, my mum and dad split up, you know. They both found new partners and got on with their lives, and they managed to remain friends. And why did they do that? For me and my brothers. They didn't want things to get spoiled for us. I don't think you're being so kind to Rosie and Sophie. Anything but.
Oh, that's what you reckon, is it?
Look, the more you hold on to the past like this, the more it's hurting those little girls. Is that what you want?
Hi, love. Fancy a drink?
No, I'm all right, actually.
Oh, rubbish, come on.
Yeah, come on, what are you having?
All right, I'll have a pint.
Eve. 2 pints of less white wine, please.
We were just talking about you, weren't we?
Oh, yeah?
Wondered if you fancy coming bowling tonight.
Bowling?
Yeah, with Les working. Eileen thought you might want to come bowling.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Eileen. Do you mind if I give it a miss? I'm worn out.
Ah, Fred, let me get you a drink. Scotch and a threat for Fred.
Right.
No, thank you. No. Well, I'm not stopping, you see. I've just dropped in to mention something to the wife, and then I'm off, sorry.
Oh, I see. Like that, is it?
No, Michael, it's not.
It's all right, Fred. I get the message.
She's my wife.
She's a Sykes.
And what do you mean by that?
You'll find out in the end, like I did.
Mr. Baldwin?
Yeah?
Have you found her?
Not yet, Miss Elliot, no. Mr. Baldwin, I want you to come to the station with me.
Well, what for? I've told you everything I know.
Just a few points we'd like to go over again. Won't take long.
Right. I've got nothing to hide. This where you read me my rights.
No need for that, Mr. Baldwin. You're not under arrest for anything. Take a seat.
As far as we're aware, no crime's been committed. Has it?
Well, can we get on with it?
Just a few questions, like I said. We're trying to build ourselves a picture of Linda and her movements. You understand?
Nah, she's done the runner. She knows I don't want her. She's gone away.
That's right. You're divorcing her, aren't you? Why is that?
Things just weren't working out.
In what way?
Right, Linda's a gold digger. She wanted me for one thing, and it wasn't my heart.
I see. I'm sorry about that. Linda appears to be a very attractive young woman. Must have been quite smitten with her.
I was. I married her, didn't I?
Must have been a heck of a blow to realise she was only after your money. How does that happen? I mean, you've been married over a year. You seem like an intelligent man to me. What was it that let you on to the sort of woman she really was?
Did she have affairs?
Right from the start. We'd only been married for an hour and I found out she was having a fling with someone.
Who?
Some other bloke, it doesn't matter who.
Your son, wasn't it?
Who the hell told you that? Who have you been speaking to?
An investigation like this, it can turn up all sorts of skeletons.
Hello, Betty, love. Vodka and tonic, please.
Right, yes, and I'd better have another one and all. Help me over the shock.
Blanche, what shock?
The police were in here earlier on. They're taking Mike with them.
I know I saw it coming, but you don't always like to be in the right, do you?
Oh, now hang on. Jumping to wild conclusions like that don't do anybody any good.
Ryan, do you know something we don't about why them coppers have just dragged Baldwin off?
I reckon they must have just got some new information.
Excuse me, information? What sort?
Well, I don't know, do I? I just hope it's the last time we see Baldwin round here for a long time.
Well, so, you want your police to take action? Looks like you've got it.
Yeah, but I mean, what if they're lying? I mean, maybe they found something, you know, something about Linda.
If they'd found out, they'd have said.
Oh, please, God, they don't. As long as they don't, I've still got some hope she's alive.
Well, I've got a problem with the heating at school, so they've sent the kids home for the rest of the day, but I need to go up to the cash and carry this afternoon. I can't ask Kevin, he's that busy at the garage.
All right, calm down. We'll be fine, won't we, girls?
Can we go to the swings?
Now then, that depends if you're strong enough to push me.
No, you're pushing us.
No, you're pushing me.
I can see you're going to get on fine.
What's going on?
The school's closed for the afternoon, Kev, so I've asked Martin if he'll look after the girls so I can go off to the cash and carry for an hour.
Well, I can look after them.
Yeah, but Sally thought you'd be too busy.
I'm not too busy to look after my own kids.
Kevin, you're working in the garage.
You'll be all right, won't you, girls?
It's all right, Mum. We'll go with Dad.
All right.
Come on. Come on, watch me work, eh? Come on.
Hey.
What? Don't forget, we're meeting Emma in the pub this evening.
I know.
So, don't go for a drink after work. I know what you're like with your mates.
You know, you're a real old nag bag, you are. See you later.
See ya.
Come on. Can I have a word?
Why? What is it?
Will you come in the salon?
How's Ashley?
Fine. He's been taken to the races, actually, some business thing.
I see. Look, Max, you've got to let this drop. What's happened has happened. The best way to deal with it is just to forget it.
Right. That's all right for you to say because you're a man, aren't you?
Oh, come on, Maxine!
Well, it's true. You don't have to live with the consequences.
There don't have to be any.
Well, there are. I'm pregnant.
What?
You're a doctor. You do know what that means?
Are you saying it's mine?
What do you think?
Oh, I mean, you and Ashley, you've had sex since the operation, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, but...
Well, then.
Well, we did too.
Oh, come on, Max. The chances of it being mine, they're slim. It's got to be Ashley's.
I was at my most fertile when we did it.
Are you sure?
Well, I was trying to get pregnant. Of course I'm sure.
All the same, I mean, it don't prove anything. It could be Ashley's, couldn't it?
Don't you think that that's what I'm trying to tell myself?
Then accept it.
But what if it's not true?
Fizz?
What do you want?
Just wanted to say sorry, and you was right to have a go earlier.
Was I?
Yeah. Marie was the first girl that I got to know, so she was special and I didn't want to let her go.
You can say that again.
But you were right, she's gone and things move on, so what do you say?
Oh, Cosmic! Oh, they're me faves!
Dennis, now wait a minute.
Of course you can. Aren't you supposed to be at work?
Well, I just wanted to catch you while Mum went around.
Ah, man to man, eh?
Sort of.
You're not in trouble here?
No, not like that. It's just about this girl I fancy. But the only trouble is she's still attached to this bloke.
Oh, it's tricky, that.
But what makes it worse is that bloke's a mate.
What, Maria? Yeah, well, it looks like Tyrone's moved on to pastures new. But he is still a mate. And there is a certain etiquette involved.
Is there?
Ah, there is if you want to stay mates.
Have you told Ashley?
No. I want to make sure what I'm going to do first.
What do you mean?
Well, I was wondering if there's anything we can do before, you know, to make sure it's Ashley's and not yours.
Before it's born? No.
Thought so.
I mean, we could do a DNA test after the baby's born, but...
What?
Do we really want to know? It'd probably destroy both our marriages. I mean, we don't want that. Neither of us does.
And what's the other option? Never knowing? Watching Ashley live a lie? What do you think that's going to do to my marriage, Matt?
Okay, calm down, Maxine. I mean, these kits, right, they're not 100% reliable. Let me test you.
No, I don't want you to. Just don't, OK?
I take it you've told him, then?
You've told her?
Well, I had to talk to someone.
Oh, why don't you just put a notice in the window as well? Next to the price for a cotton blow dry.
Thanks.
Tell me, how did you meet Linda?
She worked for me. She was a machinist.
Was it an affair?
No, not with her. Linda and I got together when my marriage fell apart.
So she, what, picked up the pieces?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Or saw an opportunity?
It didn't seem like that at the time.
So when did it? When did you decide that she was only after what she could get? When she was unfaithful next time with Harvey Rubin?
Oh, you have been doing your homework, haven't you? Someone's really dished you the dirt.
Was that when you decided to divorce Linda?
I had other things on my mind.
Oh, must have been something big to keep your mind off your two-timing wife.
My ex-wife, Alma, she got cancer. She died a few days later.
Still close to her, were you?
Yeah, in the end. I suppose that's when I realised there was no future for me and Linda. I mean, what was I doing? Looking after Alma? And she was sleeping with Reuben.
I see. A woman like that must test your patience. I don't know how I'd cope.
I've been a fool too damn long.
Did you ever hit her?
Hitting Linda wouldn't get you anywhere.
Might make you feel better. Might not be able to help it. Not from the sound of it. The way she treated you.
We'd like to search your flat, Mr. Baldwin.
Well, what for?
Oh, it's nothing to be concerned about. It's routine, and we'd rather do it your permission. Got no objections, have you?
Thought you're supposed to be working, not tying up your bike. It was quiet, so Sal let me have the rest of the day off.
You're going to wear the metal out?
Well, if he can get himself a woman, he wouldn't have to spend all his time loving up an heap of junk. Yeah, of course, love boy'd know all about giving a girl a good time, wouldn't he, Candice?
Just leave me out of it, Jason. We're bored.
Tough. There's nothing I can do. I've got this council finish.
And we're hungry. Haven't you got anything we can eat?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry. Look, your mum will be home soon.
We'll be dead by then.
No, you won't.
What you want, Tony's machine like this to give the girls a thrill? Yeah, give them travel sit more like.
Tell you what, nip across the road. Get yourself some biscuits or something, but watch out for cars, OK?
OK, we will.
Hello, Webster's.
50, 60, 80, 20. You take that. You go and get some sweets, I'll go and get some biscuits.
Hey, watch out!